There you go. Not the wall. The van. Just the van. Where are we gonna go with this van? We're going to Disney World. Are you excited to go to Disney? Noelle?
Yes.
You're excited? No! No! No, Noelle! No, 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 Noelle! You sweetheart. What's up, everybody? Anthony here, specialtymotorcars.net. And if you watched my last video, my live video, I kind of gave a little hint of what my upcoming video was going to be. Taking the family on vacation. We're heading down to Florida. And every year, usually, every year that we've ever gone to Florida on vacation, I have acquired a different vehicle to take. Usually I sell them. One vehicle I've kept. That would be my Roadmaster wagon. I took the first year down. The second year I bought a limousine, 2011 stretch limousine. That was fun to take to Florida and go to Disney with. And then the last year, which was the last year we actually went to Florida before COVID, I had my conversion van. I had my Chevy conversion van. It was a high-top Explorer. Now, I'll have to say that that was the most comfortable vehicle to travel with people. It was my wife, myself, my daughter, my mother, my father, my nephew. We all crammed in this thing, and it was so comfortable for everybody. It was actually more comfortable than the limo, believe it or not. So this year, the vehicle of choice, I was going to try to be, responsible and take something that I already had. I never had this throughout those other years. This is a hand-me-down. I call this the Trusty Rusty. It's a 2006 Cadillac Escalade ESV with the Platinum package. Now, I had sold this truck to my sister 10 years ago. You probably saw, this truck show up in videos in the last year. I've had it for about a year now. She put 160,000 miles on it, wore it out, raised 3 kids through it. They kind of destroyed it, but I kind of brought it back. But I call it the Trusty Rusty because it's just a reliable, pretty cheap. Obviously, I got it for free. I just hadn't been maintaining it. I totally cleaned the interior, pulled the seats out, put a new leather skin on the bottom here. That was worn. It's a little dirty right now, but essentially this is my go-to daily driver. Why do I call it my Trusty Rusty, though? Well, you can see on this side, I patched up some rocker panel. On the driver's side, though, it's quite different. This is very ventilated. That's quite rusty. So it's been a very dependable truck. I've done a lot of work to it. She's done a lot of work to it, and we were going to be taking this on vacation. My daughter loves riding in it. It's got the TVs. It's actually because of the Platinum. It has 2 TVs. So I put this on the lift to do an inspection. I'd service it, clean it up, make sure the brakes and everything were good, do an oil change, and get ready to go. We put it on the lift, and unfortunately we found some more contributing crusty, rusty parts that definitely back up the name Trusty Rusty. Starting to get a little bit of frame rot, unfortunately. Then when we had it up in the air, we also noticed both rear axle seals were leaking. She's got 215,000 miles on it. And while I jump in this and go anywhere with my father and myself, taking my wife and daughter, family on vacation, I didn't think it was that good of an idea. So I started looking around. And what I found is the replacement. As much as I love this, I absolutely adore this thing. This is a 2007, believe it or not, GMC Savannah high-top Explorer conversion van. It's a limited SE package, an absolutely diamond. Now think of it, just like this Escalade, these things were bought by families new, and they were just destroyed, absolutely hammered, with kids in the back, and they got all the curtains and custom trimmings. This one has been adult owned since new. Originating out of Georgia, it's got absolutely no rust on it. It's a gloomy day here in New England. We're getting ready to leave. But when this thing is in the sunlight with all the chrome, and all the glitz and glamour that this thing has. It is just such a sharp vehicle. 2007, mileage is just about to click 50,000, which is going to be so painful for me to do. Let's see. I think I'm like 200 miles away. Yep, I'm just under 200 miles. So it's a 2007 Explorer. Explorer van did these. If you remember back, like I said, the last van that I brought to Florida was an Explorer high top. That was an all-wheel drive version. This one is two-wheel drive, obviously coming out of Georgia. But I can totally appreciate being rear-wheel drive. It doesn't have all the all-wheel drive axles and, you know, extra lag. This is a phenomenal vehicle. So it's got a real nice two-tone kind of fade paint job throughout the whole thing. Gold on the top, pearl white on the bottom. All the ground effects are in super nice shape. Like my last one, it had all these ground effects, this kit on it. Kind of a similarly spec'd van, but my ground effects had some cracks and some stress marks. This one is absolutely perfect. The only thing I'm not too crazy about is these chrome American racing wheels. They're all right, but it's got beefy brand new tires on it. This thing is all loaded up, soup to nuts. So we're gonna take it out in the morning, and we're heading to Florida with this thing. Next stop with this is Daytona Beach. Now, this is one of the best benefits to being a car dealer is I can buy something like this, use it for a little bit, and sell it. So I bought this thing. This was on Facebook Marketplace, and I really lucked out. I found it a couple weeks ago, and it was a pretty aggressive price. It was very expensive. I won't lie there. You know, for a van, way more than I'd want to spend on a temporary vehicle to take the family on a trip. But it was pretty well priced for what it was, we'll say. 49,000 miles, all loaded up, super nice inside. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And what happened was it went to pending. Kind of forgot all about it. I said, oh, someone definitely jumped on this thing because it was such a great deal. Well, it was still pending 2 weeks later. And last weekend, I messaged this guy. I said, hey, is this thing still pending or is it sold? Did you forget to take it down? And he messaged me right back. He said, oh, it's my uncle's van. And the person who was supposed to come and look at it had been just making up stories left and right. So they never actually came to look at the van, and they forgot to mark it available. I said, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll bring cash, and I'd be more than happy to take the van home. And this is where we went. We went to the Bronx, New York, to pick this Georgia peach up. Wow, that's beautiful. So we just washed it. We got it ready to go. I'm going to show you the inside of this van before we take it on its trip to show you how nice this thing is. Just absolutely beautiful inside and out. It's got all the wooden cabinets, a nice giant TV for my daughter, all custom ceiling lights, a power sunroof. My last van didn't have that, which I just think is awesome. But the condition of the upholstery, the leather is super plush, yet super firm at the same time. The leather is so nice. All the shades here are in really nice shape. The original owners to this van was an older couple, just like my last van, and they didn't have kids. So the kids didn't trash the back of this thing. I mean, look how nice that is. Absolutely beautiful inside and out. And it's got the double-sided barn doors, so you can go in on both sides, which is definitely nice. Come around the back here. Has the wide opening barn doors in the back, and this is a pretty cool little feature. Got the power folding bed. So if you wanted to, you could take a little nap back here, maybe a little tailgating action. This thing is just so clean. All the upholstery, everything is so well kept. Back to this side over here. And again, just like the other side, super nice in this van. Even the driver's seat isn't all worn out. The padding is nice and firm. What I do like about this versus my last van is this one is pretty well equipped. Look at that thing, huh? We'll start it up. It's got factory GMC navigation, Bose sound system, has all the controls here like my last van. You can see all the custom lighting. But the coolest thing is that I wish my last van had. This one has backup cameras, and if you turn the signal on, it's got blind spot cameras. Go on the left and the right. And those are all controlled just by the turn signal stock and these cameras here, which is kind of cool because it kind of gives you a nice little angle there. So, gonna load this thing up. We're gonna hit the road, and next time I check in, we'll see you in Daytona Beach. I picked you up and you were tired.
Yeah.
Hey.
I will not.
Well,
We're
going on vacation, so that'll be okay.
okay.
I'll put this up for you. Love you.
And when we get into our hotel, I can take over the rest there.
Yeah, well, you have a little ways to go, okay?
Okay.
And here we are in sunny, beautiful Port Orange, just south of Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm very excited that we got down here. Drove 2 days, all day on Friday. Got to my sister's in North Carolina, visited my nephews, my sister. It was great. We got back on the road, went down to South Carolina, grabbed a hotel, and Saturday we got here in Port Orange, Florida. Beautiful, beautiful place. You can see my van actually matches the house. This van loves Florida life. Actually going right through Georgia again. It was right where it originally came from. She got a little dirty though, but she's been great. We took her to Disney on Sunday. I must still have it locked up, but I'm gonna treat her to a car wash, get those chrome wheels all cleaned up. She's a little grimy from the road. We got a lot of rain. Give you a quick tour of Specialty Motorcars headquarters for the next week or so. Got a beautiful pool view. Last night we barbecued. My mother, my father, they're all here. Got the jacuzzi tub, pool, beautiful ocean air, palm trees everywhere you look. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Kind of an older, dated house, but you know what? It's got the amenities that you need. You know, there's some houses in the area that are quite nice, but this is obviously a rental. Come back inside here. Kind of got a pool room, literally. That's the pool pump and stuff, but had some great games of pool last night. This door is probably my favorite room in the house. 2-car garage. Love to put something in there, but the van just don't fit. Got an entrance to the backyard up there. This is like a little suite up there. That's where my nephew, his girlfriend are. We got another extra bedroom here. Little bathroom for everyone. Closet, kitchen. Grandma's here. Grandpa's here. They're cooking. They're cleaning. Trying to keep them on the old vacation schedule. I don't like my mom cleaning too much, but bugs her. That's our view when we wake up. Well, when we come down to have breakfast as a family. Got 2 living room areas, lots of mirrors. My daughter is all excited. She's got her own little bedroom in here with bunk beds. Grandma and Grandpa's room with a view. And this is the, we'll go up to the honeymoon suite. I'll show you what that's all about. This is living life right here. My wife and I, forgive the messy bed. It's got a full bathroom. Everything's just perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And obviously, we got a view, but the biggest and best view. Sliders open. And there is beautiful Port Orange, Florida. A little cloudy today, but we'll take the clouds. You can see my wife down there. My daughter is absolutely loving life. I think my mother and father went for a walk up and down the beach somewhere. I'm not too sure. Absolutely beautiful. There you have it. Family vacation. Number one time you got to spend. Time passes you by way too fast. You don't realize your parents age, you age. This vacation wasn't for me. This vacation was for my mother, my father, my wife, you know, my nephew. This was a vacation to get everybody together. I wish my sisters would have come down maybe next year. I'll rent the biggest house I can rent. I don't care about the cost. It's about getting the family together. It's definitely the most important part of living life is family time. So we're down here. We're gonna do strictly rest and relax. Like I said, we did Disney once. It was great, but anyways, I appreciate everybody for watching. Next video, I have no idea what it's gonna be. Maybe when we leave, I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to enjoy the time that you have with your family. Take advantage of the time when you have it, because you don't know when you won't have it anymore. Talk to everybody on the next one. Thanks again for watching. Uh-oh. Here I come.
Call him Little Willie.
Big Willie.